Hi, we're talking to dietitian Angela Tella today. Hi, Angela, how are you?
Hello, I'm very well, thank you.
I'm very well, thank you. Angela, today we're going to talk about various diet myths or questions that a lot of people come across when they're dieting. So the first one we're going to start with is that low-fat or no-fat diets are good for you.
Well, actually, a low-fat diet is actually not very good for you, believe it or not. For many reasons, your body needs some kind of fat to function. And for that reason, what you're trying to, do if you want to lose weight is to have a low-fat diet. A low-fat diet will ensure that you cut down on your calorie intake, but will also ensure that your body gets certain, important vitamins which are only available from the fat in your diet. So, for instance, things like vitamin D, vitamin A, you only find them in fat. So what you want to do ideally is to make sure that you are having the right kind of fat, so good quality fat, things like olive oil, the monounsaturated kinds of fat. That's the kind of fat that you preferably have. A bit of polyunsaturated fat, for instance, sunflower oil. So that way you will get your vitamins, like I've already mentioned, but at the same time you need to be sure that you only use a small amount, because if you have too much of a good fat anyway, you will put some weight on it because of the calorie content. Okay, so just to answer that question in a nutshell, preferably you want to have a low-fat diet, not a no-fat diet.
What about crash dieting? Crash dieting or fasting, will this make me lose weight?
Well, if you decide to crash diet or fast, I mean, first of all, let's look at crash dieting. With crash dieting, you will lose weight. However, it won't be the right kind of weight. Okay. What tends to happen is when people lose weight, for instance, very quickly, it goes back on very easily because they haven't lost weight per se. They've lost a lot of fluid. So, for that reason, that's the reason why crash diets don't work. When it comes to fasting, yes, you are reducing how much, calories you are consuming, but at the same time, what then happens when you go back to eating like you normally would? You put the weight back on. So the best way to lose weight would be for you to lose small amounts of weight, ideally between half to 1 kg a week, so between 1 to 2 pounds a week. And you want to do that consistently over a period of time. And that way, you're more likely to maintain your weight loss, and therefore attain your weight loss goal.
Will drinking 8 glasses of water a day help me lose weight?
Well, drinking 8 glasses of water is something you should do whether you want to lose weight or not, because your body needs to remain hydrated. So water in itself will not necessarily aid weight loss, but it is required for you to be healthy. And when you want to lose weight, you want to do this in a healthy manner. Okay, so 8 glasses of fluid, not necessarily water, will definitely help. Preferably, if you are going to have fluid, you want to be sure that it's obviously the right kind of fluid, once again, not too many fizzy drinks, and if you are going to have fizzy drinks, try and go for ones that are obviously low in calories, okay, not sort of the standard fizzy drinks, because once again, you need to be aware of liquid calories, okay. So it's very important to stay hydrated, whether you want to lose weight or not, but just be aware that there are some fluids, for instance, that can actually, help you put weight on.
If I eat foods late at night, are they fattening?
Well, actually, your body doesn't distinguish between calories, eaten in the day or eaten in the night. The key thing is, are you eating more calories than required, rather than, is it nighttime or is it daytime? So all I would say to that question would be, not necessarily. You only gain that extra weight if you're eating more than you should be eating in the first place.
low-fat foods will help me lose weight faster?
Well, low-fat foods will definitely help you lose weight if you use them correctly. I have been in situations where I have clients who tell me, I am having lots of low-fat products, but the weight is not moving off. And on further investigation, you discover that it is, it has been a case of the client is having lots of low-fat foods, but not in moderation. Low fat doesn't mean no fat. So what you find is with lots of low-fat foods anyway, they still contain calories, and if you have too many, like I said earlier on, you will gain weight. So they can aid you to, on your weight loss journey, but if you have too many of them, you will find that they can actually hinder rather than help.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
You're very welcome.